Welcome back to Cost on Campus. I'm Ryan Cost in Ann Arbor, Michigan at the Big House. Behind me is the Michigan Marching Band, one of the best known bands in the entire nation for a lot of reasons. The most prominent one, probably their famous fight song, Hail to the Victors.
Well, it comes from a guy named Louis Elbel, who was a School of Music student at Michigan back in 1898 after the Michigan beat Chicago, I think 12-0 in a game in Chicago, and on the train back he wrote the Victors. So that's where it started. It's been going on for that long. The trio part of the song is the one that everyone pumps their fist to, but it's actually about a 4-minute march, a complete military march.
The song remains immensely popular outside of Ann Arbor, too. Hail to the Victors sometimes even replaced Hail to the Chief during the 1970s. Former President and star U of M Senator Gerald Ford had the U.S. Naval Band play Victors instead of the traditional presidential tune at state events. But as we found out, Michigan's marching band tradition goes far beyond the Wolverines' historic fight song. The Michigan Marching Band was the first Big Ten band to perform at a Rose Bowl in 1948, something they've done 15 additional times, and it became the first Big Ten band to strut its stuff at a Super Bowl in 1973. Today, the band continues to be an irreplaceable component of Michigan's game day atmosphere.
Our drumline does a step show out on the front steps of our band hall, and a lot of people come to watch that because the drumline is great, you know, and so everyone lines up in front of the building and just watches their show, so I guess that's a great tradition. Yeah, after a third down, we do what's called temptation. You know, I give the big sign for the T, and everyone does kind of the chop or the claw or whatever they want to call it these days. Yeah, it's just a sign of a defensive stop. The fact that, you know, we get to play the best fight song in the country, you know, every time we score a touchdown or do something great, and you see everyone, 110,000 people, their fists in the air, you cannot beat that anywhere.
But I've saved the best tidbit about this band for last, and it's one that will make the folks down the road in Columbus absolutely seethe with anger and disbelief. According to the Michigan Marching Band website, it was this band, the Michigan Marching Band, that first performed Script, Ohio all the way back in 1932, predating a similar formation performed by the best damn band in the land, the OSU Marching Band.
That's correct. I mean, it's not exactly in its original form, actually, the way they write it out, but we actually spelled Ohio in that script form. I can't even remember when it was, but several years ago, and then they adopted that and became famous for that. But we did start it.
In Ann Arbor, Michigan, I'm Ryan Cost, on campus, reporting for the Palestra.